Now let's us learn about recursion. In recursion, there are only two important things you must remember. If you understand these 2 points, recursion becomes very easy. Now, what is recursion? Recursion is a process where a function calls itself. But just calling itself is not enough. There must also be a condition to stop the function. So, recursion has 2 requirements: a function that calls itself, a stopping condition to end the recursion. Now let us learn in detail about first requirement, where function calls itself. Let us understand this with a simple example. Imagine we write a void function that prints the number 1. Now, in the main function, we call this function. What happens here in the code? Print1 function is called, then it prints 1. Then it calls itself again. Again, it prints 1. This process keeps repeating, so the output keeps printing 1 continuously. But the problem here is infinite recursion. Since there is no stopping condition, the function keeps calling itself again and again. Each function call uses memory stored in the call stack. After some time, the memory gets completely filled. This condition is called stack overflow. Because memory is used up, the program automatically stops or crashes. Now let us learn in detail about second requirement about stopping condition. To prevent stack overflow, we must use a condition that stops recursion. This is called the base condition. Let us take an example to learn this. We initialize a variable count as 0. We create a void function. The function prints the value of count. Then it increments count. When count reaches 3, we stop the function using return. And in main function. Now we will see how this code works. When count is equal to 0, as we initialized, then it gets printed, and count increments to 1. When count is equal to 1, then it gets printed and count increments to 2. When count is equal to 2, then it gets printed and count increments to 3. Finally, when count is equal to 3 implies condition becomes true. Implies then the function returns. Recursion stops safely. No stack overflow. Memory is released properly. Now, what is a recursion tree? The recursion tree concept is very simple. Using the same example, the function is called when count equals 0. It calls itself when count equals 1. Again, calls itself when count equals 2. When count equals 3, it stops and returns. Each function call is like a node in a tree. Each new call goes deeper until the base condition is met. After that, all calls return one by one. This flow of calls and returns forms a recursion tree. Final summary of this video is: recursion needs only 2 things: function calling itself, a stopping condition, base condition. Without a base condition leads to infinite recursion. Infinite recursion leads to stack overflow. Base condition leads to safe and controlled recursion. Recursion tree helps us understand how functions are called and returned. So if you remember just these 2 rules, recursion will never scare you again. In the next video, we'll see more about recursion.